You're here with me, Brutal Whimsy, and today I'm tactical rocking. So today we're cracking on with doing a tactical rock. I've seen my buddy Brandon, aka Cherrycalypse, hitting up this challenge and smashing it into the ground. I thought I want to try and keep up with this bastard, and so yeah, I decided to give it a go too. So it's originally from Goblinoid Media, the tactical rock, and then Miniscapes did an awesome video on it too. And now I'm going to join in as well. I think I'm going to go with this rock for my mini. He's got a nice bit of texture, so hopefully the paint should stick to him well. We can only hope. And now, time to do a bit of sculpting. So I'm thinking this stony boy, I've been working on a comic sort of series, and I want to do this sort of like Goliath gang dude, you know, nipples out, you know, codpiece, mohawk sort of dude. Of course, little thong going on. Yeah, maybe make my stony dude that, because I've got a lot of colours that should fit that. So let's sculpt some feet and, I don't know, maybe up to the knee pads or something with them and see how that goes. So with the Milliput, I'm just going equal parts as usual and try not to mix up too much. Although I will grab my backup, which is, I think everybody should have a waist squig ready. This has been a little one I've had on my bench while sculpting Gus, and any leftover bits of Milliput I just chuck on him and texture, and end up with a squig at the end of it. So yeah, now I'll just mix these up and then I'll get doing some booties with this dude. I will say, when it comes to sculpting, initially I really didn't like sculpting with gloves on. But since being on the chemo, I think it's probably best that I don't have all these toxic chemicals going into my hands. But I've kind of got used to using gloves, and I'm not sure if I said it on a previous video, but I actually find it easier working with Milliput in particular now, doing it with gloves, because I can wet a finger quite easily and use it to make Milliput soup and smooth things out. And it's not as gross and horrible as if you're doing it by hand. So gloves are worth a go. You probably hate it the first time you do it with gloves, but as soon as you get used to it, the main thing is to make sure you pull the fingers down so that you actually got it nice and tight, not any baggage like that. So just something to keep in mind. So for his booties, I'll just roll a bit of a fat log. Let's have that. Let's see. I think we'll probably get 2 feet out of that. Just roll a bit more, slice it in half again. So you got roughly equal boots. And we'll just slap it on. Looking again at my reference, maybe I'll go a bit further out with this one, and this side might have more of a leg. Yeah, I'll do more of the boot on this side, and then on the left side I'll probably do it more painted on. I think I might sculpt the mohawk. So the boots, they kind of, they go up to the knee. It's kind of metal plated all around, so I suppose if I smooth it out more into the rock, then I can hopefully get that nice sort of form with painting it. Although I'm not half the painter Brandon is, so expect a lot shitter. He knows what he's doing with painting. I don't so much, hence I work in black and white most of the time. Skill issue. I'll add some more to this later because it's having a bit of trouble sticking the mohawk bit, so I'll just let that dry. I've got an art project I need to do some stuff on, so I'll go do some drawing for a bit, let this set, and then I can come back and add some more. So I went off and I did some artwork for a game called Dungeon Draw, and that's a card game for solo or co-op play. So I did that for a bit. I came back, added some more milliput. I mixed up too much as usual, so I added some more onto the squig. And I want to give him some more tasks, make him more squiggy, because so far he's got this really weird, gormless mouth. And so, yeah, add a bit more to him now, and then I'm sure I'll add more to him again later. Even after adding some tasks to this dude, I realise I still have some more left over, and I can add that to my dude. And so his mohawk was looking good, his boots were looking good, but he was missing out. And yeah, you know it. It's me. I've got to add some nice fat old butt cheeks to it. I could have gone even bigger, but I don't know, being slightly modest today. And this is what I was talking about earlier, we're making a bit of milliput soup with a wet finger and just slowly caressing those butt cheeks, you know, just nice and gentle, just rub those cheeks. Yeah, just blend it right in. Oh yeah, get right in and make sure there's a nice bit of crack. But oh yeah, rub those cheeks. Go on, rub them. Keep rubbing them. This is going on a lot longer than I really wanted to voice over for, but yeah, keep rubbing those butt cheeks. Very nice butt cheeks. Yeah. Yeah, I think we can stop there, Gareth. Okay, yeah, stop. Yeah, make sure it looks like the pitch, mate. Okay, stop now. So I've gotten spray painted it white, covered the base room a little bit so it didn't get fully covered. I did add this little plastic gun bit, which is a cut down barrel from a AdMech walkie stalky thing, whatever it is. I'm trying to find a bit in the box next to me. I don't know if I have another bit like that, but it was a machine gun. It had a longer barrel, I cut off and stuff, and also broke my scalpel in the process of doing it. So that's a bit annoying. Yeah, smashing the place up. So yeah, I broke my scalpel trying to do that, but it's all done. I've just penciled on a few lines to figure out where he's gonna have bits and pieces, like his bottom. But yeah, I'll get and start blocking in some colours, I think. Back out. So, as I touched on earlier, I don't really do painting much. I tend to work in black and white, maybe because of the fear of colour. I'm not sure. But I don't really know what I'm doing too well. But I think I must have picked up a few things over the years of doing art about colour theory. And so with this dude, I was laying down some reds and purples, making those my darkest darks, and also trying not to use pure black where I can. I was using a mix of dark blue and purple so that then everything's sort of complementary to each other. And yeah, I really don't know what I'm doing too well, but it was just kind of purples to reds to sort of an orangey colour, and then starting to add in a bit more of a fleshy tone with a bit of orange added to it, and then more to fleshy tone, and just keep working up layers. I'm painting it pretty thick. I'm doing it with a crappy brush. I'm just keep adding to it. And it's one of those things, it's just trying to get used to the brush tip and figuring out how it's used. I think maybe my time of doing stuff with a dip pen has helped to learn that edge, but yeah, I was pretty happy with how much I got done in the first painting session. So this is where I'm at, starting day 2 with my little dude. So once again, he's that guy up there. Yeah, I think it's going pretty well. Yeah, skin tone's looking pretty good. Dried overnight. Just building up those colours. Kind of need to fix this layer a bit, but yeah, who the fuck knows. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's going. So we'll finish that off and then maybe try and do like a goblin-y green base. Not that I actually have a decent green colour at all in my palette, but we will see. Interesting. So here we are. I think this dude is about done. Take him off this once the paint's dried a bit more. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. For a painted rock, I'm pretty stoked, and I think I kind of got the character that I was looking for, so yeah, let's do some glamour shots. Glamour shots, which should be spinning, and some cool jazzy music. I haven't figured that out yet. Look at his bum, little handprint. Hell yeah, smack those cheeks. Spinning successfully. Yeah, check out that little rocky nutter. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? Down under Hive pointed out I didn't put paint the base rim green, so here you go, you bastard. I didn't realize with the goblin green base, like the base room's meant to be green too, so I have fixed that. Thank you for pointing it out. And yeah, so now he's properly done.